Yeah, I know we haven't been able to spend much time together or talk lately. I've been really busy. One of the few downsides to it is we don't get to see each other as often as we used to. Yeah, I've really missed you too. Well, besides work, I went to the bar the other day and caught a ride home with some random drunk guy and a few of his friends. One of them didn't even speak English. To be honest, I thought for a minute I was gonna be robbed or something, 'cause they started driving the wrong way for a few seconds. But the driver was just, let's not talk about that. No, he was perfectly fine to drive, definitely sober and everything. Yeah, that was the day I busy. Well, to clarify, he wasn't really random. I did have a pint with him and his friends a few hours prior, so technically they were acquaintances. And just to be clear, I didn't ask some random guy to drive me home. He offered. I just took him up on that offer. Yeah, but I really did think I was gonna get robbed for a minute there, 'cause they were all speaking in a different language that I didn't understand. And, well, it turned out fine anyway, so that's what matters. It was, quite the experience, yeah. Anyway, so, anything with you? Uh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No, I'm listening just 'cause I'm making, when I go, mm-hmm, and I sound like I'm tired like I usually do when I do that. Doesn't mean I'm not listening. It may, it may mean I'm a tad bit tired, though, I'm not gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. You know, I have missed the sound of your voice, though. And I've missed talking to you, too. Yeah. Felt like it's been ages, just so long, since we've gotten to spend like a proper amount of time together. But, some things just gotta be done and just gotta get some things done. I'm probably making perfectly clear sense of words because I am definitely, well, I did say I'm a little tired, yes, I'm a little tired, but I'm still clearly making words and sentences because, yeah, words. Are you feeling tired at all? I mean, you want to hear me talk more? I could tell you more about that night. So basically, I was there for about 2 hours, maybe 3 or 4. No, I wasn't at the bar that long, but maybe, well, the first random guy I talked to was some random old dude. And I'm not even gonna lie, it made him think I was from. It made him think I was from London. Like I put on a UK accent. Like I was British. And I genuinely made him think that I was from London. Like we had a whole conversation. I think he was like a little bit skeptical at first. Because he kept asking me questions that you would know if you're from Britain or the UK. Like questions about the UK Prime Minister and things like that. And I just kind of went with it. and it was just, I don't know, I guess I played the character really well. I even gave him a different name. But he's a pretty cool dude. I had a pint with him. And I suggested for him to get this combo where, like, the pint is only an extra $2 with a burger. And then he got there and we just talked for about half an hour. But yeah, it's pretty, he's a pretty cool old dude. Can't seem to find my words. I'm a little more tired than I thought. And then after that, like after he left for a while, I grabbed another pint. And honestly, probably should have grabbed his number to go out and have a drink with him again sometime, because he's probably one of the coolest old dudes I've met. Definitely the coolest old dude that I've ever met at a bar. Like, just randomly. And then, after that, I played pool with the bouncer. Because it was a pretty slow night, there wasn't too many people there. Well, not really a lot of people at all. I was using a British accent basically the whole time. Like, I even convinced the bartender for a little while that I was, what's it called, from the London, the place that is England, that is what it's called, that are from Britain. But I think I slipped up or something, because he questioned after a while. But he was decent if I was able to convince more than one person that I was from Britain. Like, I even came up with a whole story that I came from Britain and came over here for work. And yeah, it's like a whole thing. You even asked about my visa and like how I had no clue. I just kind of went with it, and somehow he ended up believing me, even though I was just kind of going with the flow, trying to make it up as I go. But it was really entertaining. That was the first time I've ever played pool with the bouncer, though. That was definitely a first. And definitely a first time I got a ride home with people who aren't even born in this country, and their, what's it called, their first language wasn't even English. But yeah, and then definitely the first time I got in a ride home with people I just met at a bar. It was quite interesting now. But yeah. Well, there's quite a bit more to that story, but I'm quite tired. We can talk more in the morning. I love you too.